This is day 5 of summer vacation in Norway. I am broadcasting as live under subscribers only, so anyone can see what I'm casting, but only people who are subscribers of my channel can type in chat. I will not always see what's in the chat because sometimes I'm just holding the phone and walking forwards and looking ahead of me because I don't want to fall. So that's why. This is day 5 of my summer vacation in Norway. Out of these past 5 days that I've been on vacation, 4 of them have been like this. Gray, lots of rain. Thank goodness it's not raining right at this moment. But it was raining earlier and last night. One of my biggest pet peeves with how people sell Norway as a touristic spot is how they don't tell the tourists that the sunny days in the brochures actually do not come around very often during the summer, and that most days are like this. Norway is excruciatingly cold, but it's also very beautiful. It is very expensive, but the quality of the services is good for the most part. So there are pros and cons about living anywhere in the world, right? No place is perfect. But when I do talk about Norway, if I say anything negative, I'm not personally attacking a person from Norway. I'm not personally attacking every Norwegian at all. I'm just expressing my opinions. And like I've said many times, like you can totally love someone and disagree with them. That's fine. You can totally respect someone and disagree with them. Perfectly fine. There it is, how beautiful Norway is. This is a very nice neighborhood. I'm gonna say that this neighborhood is upper middle class, upper middle class. It's really nice. Welcome to summer 2025 in Norway. Out of the past 5 days that I've been on vacation, it's been gray like this or raining for 4 of those days. I had one nice day that I went to the beach. That one nice day when I went to the beach is probably what people would say, hey, that's summer in Norway, right? They would just post the pictures from the day and act as if most days were like that. But it was definitely not. And that's what I talk about on my channel. When I rant about Norway, I talk about how, hey, isn't this beautiful? Isn't this wonderful? But it is also super cold. For a summer day, it's like 8 degrees right now. And then people are going to be like, no, Pollyanna, it's not 8 degrees, it's 10. Really? 10 degrees is still pretty cold. And I'm talking to 10 degrees Celsius. If you don't want to do the math, you can go ahead and chat GPT your way out of it. We're not in school. Go ahead and do it. Don't do it in school though. So Norway is beautiful like this. I remember my mom. I talk about my mom a lot, especially now since she's passed away. I feel like I've been talking about her a lot more. She's been here several times. Between my very few trips to Brazil and her coming here over the past 23 years since I've lived here, I saw my mom a total of 14 times. And thank God for that, because I have so many memories. I remember the first time she was away, it was summer. And when she saw...
Distance, 1 kilometer. Duration, 12 minutes, 55 seconds. Pace, 12 minutes, 55 seconds per kilometer.
That's my Adidas, my running application. Anyways, she was so impressed with how beautiful and clean everything was, and she loved the little flowers. She was so impressed with how beautiful everything was. She wore a jacket the whole time, except for the days when the sun was really out, and that was weird. The words summer and jacket in Brazilian culture, they don't go together, because I come from a city where it's really warm the whole time, the whole year. So I don't know how all these trolls are getting in here, because I have this set for subscribers only. So the only people that would be typing in here should be subscribers. But there's all sorts of people in here now. And somebody with a weird name, they want me to say their name out loud. Listen, I've been online for, 30 years. You're not gonna get me with one of those. All right? Look at this. Oh my gosh. How did the trolls get in here? This is glitchy, because I have this set for subscribers only. I know these are not subscribers. How about 20 minutes? There we go. There we go. Let's see what happens now. So Norway is really beautiful in the summer. Everything is green. The flowers start to really pop. It's really beautiful. Is it warm? It's very, very seldom is it warm. And I'll tell you what, it will be like 20 something degrees Celsius, and people are going to be like, oh, there's a heat wave. That doesn't even classify or qualify as a heat wave at all in my books. A heat wave is like 40 degrees, 45 degrees, right? Frying an egg on the sidewalk, that's a heat wave. 20 something degrees, not a heat wave. These are the flowers my mom was so impressed with. They're really beautiful. So mommy came here several times between 2002 and 2020 when she passed away. She came here several times. And I have so many memories. I think there's something around 5,000 pictures just in 2011. More than 10,000 pictures total. One of my favorite times when Mom was here was in 2007. Skylar was really little, and it was, I had my 34th birthday that year. And I remember, just because I thought it was so funny, I put the 4 candle in front of the 3 candle, so it would say 43 instead of 34. And I took pictures, and I was laughing out loud saying how funny that was. Yeah, my sense of humor might not be very easy to get, but I was just trying to make fun of myself. Anyway, every time I look at this picture now, I'm like, I was 34. Why did it say 43? Sometimes I forget that I did that. And my mom was here for my birthday. We went to town in Trondheim, and we just had a blast. We took pictures everywhere. There's so many pictures of my mom in Trondheim. She loved it here. I went home for the funeral, and everyone that I talked to would tell me, hey, your mom loved going to Norway to visit you all. She always came back talking very highly of Norway, spoke so highly of the organization and the beauty of that place. I say, I wish people wouldn't get defensive and angry at me for saying Norway is expensive and it's cold. Like, duh. It's just the truth. It doesn't take away from everything else that is lovely about the place. I'm going on this walk today just to burn a lot of calories. I'm considering freezing my gym membership and just doing walks and swimming in the ocean and doing all sorts of body weight exercises at home. I'm really considering it. Towards the end of her life, Mommy could not really walk a lot anymore. She had very limited mobility, which was really sad. And she wanted to do so much. She was talking to a friend. We have a friend, Bianca. My mom was like, I want to go see Bianca in Florida and then take a flight from there straight to Oslo, like Miami, Oslo or something, and then take the train to Trondheim or whatever. And I kept telling her, Mommy, don't be doing that. She never got a chance to do that. She was in very poor shape. And I know that you can be chubby, you can be fat, you can be plus size your whole entire life, and have mobility and have a healthy lifestyle. You work out and you enjoy life like that. There's no problem with that. My mommy, in her 70s, her body could no longer take 130 kilos, which is almost 300 pounds, by the way. People want to come in and be a troll. I don't need that. So they can watch the stream, but they can't type in unless they've been here for 20 minutes. So it's probably not going to happen. That too. I think I want to go jogging as well. I'm not going to do it now because I'm carrying shopping bags. I have a very large shopping bag I'm carrying right now because I have bottles that I'm going to take into the recycling plant. I also have a book in my bag in case on my own I stop at the library. But just a walk, it's very healthy to walk long distances in the fresh air. Norwegians love fresh air. They'll talk about it all the time. They'll be like, let's open the windows and get some fresh air. It's like minus 25 degrees outside. But they're like, it's so stuffy in here. Let's open the window. Let's get some fresh air. People have such a twisted view of what time is and what is a long time, what's short, what's long. So the other day I was telling my students, I'm just going to show a very short video. It's like 15 minutes. And they're like, 15 minutes? That's very long. And I'm like, no, it isn't. I just watched a 3-part interview with one of my favorite directors, and it was 6 hours long. So I set the subscribing thing for 5 minutes. There are lots of stupid people out there. And it is not to interact with all of them. There are times in life, like for work or for certain situations, where you absolutely have to interact with people you don't like or people that you find to be complete racists and retards and idiots. That word, I did not mean it the way that it's supposed to be meant. I meant it as F-tards. It's not nice to use that word. I don't think it's the same as
Distance 2 kilometers. Duration 26 minutes 45 seconds. Pace 13 minutes 49 seconds per kilometer.
There are words like the F slur for gay people, the N word for black people. Those are on a higher scale of horrific things you can call someone, but any disrespectful term should be avoided. the wind. I don't like it. Probably very frustrating for people who are racist if they come to my channel because I filtered all the ugly words out. So a typical day for me in the summer in Norway. I wake up, I have coffee with oatmeal milk. I watch the news from different sources, and then I see what people are saying about the news. I message my friends and I message my brother every morning now since my mom passed away. I used to just wake up and mess my mom and just do whatever. But now that she's no longer here, I have to get used to her absence in my life somehow. Nothing can fill her spot as my mom. But it's really comforting that I have friends who message me every day. That really helps a lot. I can't really talk about all of my feelings regarding mommy's passing with just anyone. Some of my friends understand me because they knew mommy really well. I can talk to them. I can talk to my best friend about these feelings. I can talk about my former neighbor who also knew mommy very well. But it's not everyone that can take this side of my emotions, right? I had someone tell me not to talk about mommy at all, and they just said to me, "You're not letting your mommy rest. She's not resting in peace because you keep talking about her, because you keep posting pictures of her and videos of her when she was alive." And this is a person I can't talk to, because when I talk to this person, I get more depressed, and not being allowed to talk about my mom, that makes me feel a certain type of way. And also the people who are colder, less attached to their own parents, and people who say like, "Oh, you're a 52-year-old woman, grow up, you miss your mom, oh whatever, boo-hoo, you're so old." Listen, we had a beautiful relationship. Did we always get along? No. Did we agree on everything? No. But we did love each other. My mom was very strict as a mom, but she was also always willing to help me and support me when I needed her. She comforted me when I needed comfort. She helped me in so many different ways. She raised me to be a hardworking, educated human being. For a person like me, education is freedom. Had I not had an education, I would have never been able to do the things that I've done in life. because those doors were always closed to me. Were always closed when it came to me. But with education, those doors were open. So my mom did a very good job. She was very strict. We didn't always get along, but we loved each other. And we talked every single day. So yes, I'm 52 years old. And yes, I'm an adult. I'm an adult, but I loved my mother and I miss her. And having these type of feelings is normal. What is not normal is for people not to give a flying F when their parents die. I don't think these apartments were here last year. I really don't. I think they were built a while ago. But then again, I don't think I walked this far last year. Nobody is able to tell me what the sport is. I guess I could just ask ChatGPT. You see how you use ChatGPT, people? Just out of curiosity when you want to know something. Don't be using it to write text. Flowers are so beautiful this time of the year. Oh, these yellow ones are super pretty.
Distance 3 kilometers. Duration 39 minutes 31 seconds. Pace 12 minutes 45 seconds per kilometer.
This is a supermarket called Pris. Bottom prices, that's what it says if you translate it literally. I had a friend from the United States that used to dumpster dive right there. He never had to spend any money on food for the entire time he was here. Very resourceful young man. This is for those of you who want to see what a supermarket in Norway looks like. This is what a supermarket in Norway looks like. Okay, I need to find a recycling machine. Don't know if it's here. Looks like it's here. Don't wanna get yelled at, but so they have these machines to incentivize people so that they can recycle their bottles and cans. So you get 2 kroner for the small bottles and cans, and 3 kroner for the bigger bottles. There was a time when I would exchange these for money, but it was never. So I'm getting 17 kroner for this. Another bottle in there. No, it doesn't look that way. What can you buy with 17 kroner? Well, you can't buy milk because 1 liter costs 24 kroner, so you can't buy that. You can't buy any of these candied fruit mixes because they cost 35 kroner a pop. Let's see. Not even as small as juice container because they cost 19.90. I don't think you can buy anything with 17 kroner. Oreos, 36 kroner. Yes, they do have Oreos in Norway. You'd be surprised how many of the American brands you can find all over the world. Okay, 17 kroner. I wasn't going to buy beef jerky anyway. Okay. You can buy pate, liver pate, for 17.90. So I'd still be missing 9.90 øre, which is what they call cents in Norwegian currency. Fun fact, they don't really exist anymore, so they round either up or down your amount. You can buy candy, but I definitely don't need any candy. I don't think I can buy anything with 17 kroner. Let's see, I'll check. Can't buy baby food either. You could buy this, but it looks disgusting. It's a fruit energy bar for children. It looks disgusting. Let's see, what can I buy for 17 kroner? Nothing that I want, that's for sure. Let's see. I'm telling you, things here are very expensive. People get upset when I talk about how, I think people get offended, like I'm talking shit about their country. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just saying it's expensive to live here. Let's see. 17. Absolutely nothing. Can't buy anything for 17. Well, Polly. Can't buy that either because that costs 37 kroner and I only have 17. So let's keep looking. There's literally nothing for 17 kroner here. I really don't want to collect the money. So I'm just going to buy something and use the 17 kroner as a discount, I guess. There's lots of food at the house. I bought so much food last week. And by food, I mean rice and beans. 'Cause that's the only thing I truly consider as food. Let me see. Oh, here we go. I can buy one of these soups. Okay. Vegetable soup. 10 kroner. That's good. Hello. People even read magazines anymore. They don't, huh? They really don't. My birthday's coming up. Should I buy some candles? No. Two for 39. See, we have these here as well. These are not good for you. Some people drink this instead of water. That's not good. I drink it for the energy, as in an energy drink. But I drink a lot of water during the day. And I don't drink these every day. They're very expensive. Even if I totally wanted to, I wouldn't be able to do it. Nej tack. Nej tack. Då. All right, I'm not going to be broadcasting all my way back. So this will be it.